Hello. Haven't made a video in a long time because I don't like these. But I know some people watch them. Not an extraordinary amount of people watch them. But some people do, and some people enjoy them. So I make them. So yeah, this might be long because I wrote a list of things I'm going to talk about. So yeah, it was because I would miss something. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is all of the binder questions that I seem to get. I get a lot of them, actually. And I didn't really think I'd get that many. I get them about what kind of binder I like, what kind of binder I use, what size I use. So, and how to do that pantyhose thing. So, a lot of people can't figure this out. And even though I describe it to them, they can't figure it out. So here, I'm going to draw you a picture. Bear with me. So, can you even see this? Yeah, you can. Here's the waistband. And here's the gangly legs. You can't really see the end of the legs. I'll move it up. There. Those are my skinny pantyhose that you're going to buy. And they have that weird thick crotch thing right there. And they have that hem right here in the waistband. So in order to make this binder, you just cut the legs off, right? So the legs are gone. And then you just cut the middle out. So it looks like this. Sweet. It looks like a tank top, except it's upside down to you. So, except that these are like about this thin because they stretch when they get cut and they're really painful. So what you gotta do is take some sort of t-shirt, doesn't matter, I guess any sort of comfortable anything, and just cut like a strip of fabric out of it and just wrap it around the shoulder thing. And then sew it any way you want to, crudely, nicely. It doesn't really matter. You're wearing pantyhose over your shoulders. No one's gonna see it. So yeah, when you do that, it depends. I had not that large of boobies, so I used like 2 at a time, sometimes 3 if I wanted to, but not for very long because the shoulders hurt like a bitch after long enough. So that's how you make that. I'm going to flip that around for you, just in case you can't see it for yourself. There it is. It's my nice drawing. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, anyway. Those other questions. I wore a small and extra small, dependent. At the end, I went for the Underworks. It was the one I liked best. It was the Underworks double compression, the little tank toppy one, not the really long one, because I always had to like tuck that into my pants and cinch it real tight, and I just was not digging that. So I went with the short one after a really long time, and I got over the whole it looks like a sports bra shit. Whatever. It was comfortable. It worked. Yeah, that's what I used. Let's see. Next on my list. Let's see. SCP. I get a lot of questions about that too. So, the STP, after me trying to make one for a really long time, I came close to something that I kind of liked, but it was unreliable, and not in the way that you think. It would just like come apart in my pocket, so that's no good. So in the end, I just went with the medicine spoon, which I know a lot of people complain about it, but it really is the easiest thing you're gonna find. Like no joke. So let me draw a picture of that because I'm liking this drawing. So here's that weird spouty thing of a medicine spoon. This is in case you really can't figure this out either. There's the spout, and it has that little lip thing so that it stays there. And there's the medicine spoon part. Looks like a wiener. Okay. So it's pretty easy. uh, any sort of hot anything. Um, a drill bit, a screwdriver, anything. There's a fire, and here's the drill bit, and you heat it until it's really hot, and it glows, and then you stick it right in the hole. Ta-da! If you make it too small, and you don't have a bigger drill bit or something, just take a knife in there and wiggle it around. You'll just try not to cut yourself, you know. Be safe. So yeah, I meddle around with that sometimes when I feel the need to, like when I go to shows, or I'm going camping next weekend, so I'm gonna take like 2 or 3 with me and see how that works. It might not. Get really pee shy. It's a lot harder to pee standing up. It takes a lot of, I don't know, talking to yourself. Anyway, next on this, there is, something was 13 months old. So, yeah. My friend doesn't believe that I grow a mustache. I'm really not a particularly hairy person, except for my ankles for some reason. So she doesn't think I can grow a mustache, but how would she know? Because she doesn't get that close to my face, and I have blonde hair. So, I mean, everywhere else I have blonde hair except for my head, apparently. So blonde hair doesn't grow a real dark mustache, even though I get like really long and gangly peach fuzz. So I keep telling her I'm going to grow it out and then dye it just so she'll think I grow a mustache. So I'm in the process of doing that, but it's really taking forever. So there's that. I don't have any hair dye either, except for blue hair dye that I had a really long time ago. I think I have a video still when I had blue hair. But all I have is that hair dye, and I don't know if I could sport a blue mustache. June is also 6 months since surgery. Was the 7th, so I guess that was like 5 days ago. So let me show you. Yes, here I am. All my glory. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I have. Let's see on this side. So I have no sensation from like about here, and it traces up and around. Oh, gross. It traces up, and I'm kind of starting to feel this nipple a bit, but not a whole lot. If I jab myself real hard, it hurts really bad. Like the nerves just feel really weird. But yeah, it just feels really weird. And this side is kind of the same thing. It's got a little bit bigger area of where it doesn't have any feeling. Other than that, it's pretty good. I have a weird bump. I don't know if you can see it. It's like, I don't know, like right there. It's like bone, and it's probably from binding. So that's a bummer. But it's been getting smaller, which is good. I'm glad that's going away. Because I don't like having this like bony bump that shows through all my shirts. It's really unattractive. So let's see. Scars. I still have the scars. There's the incision, or not the incision, the holes for the drain. There's 1, there's 2. I don't know if you can see it, but no, you really can't. Okay, well I have this line still from where the drain tube like rubbed up against my skin for like 4 days, and it like got really gross and disgusting. So now I have like this scar from that too. So whatever, I'm just full of scars between this and my belly, and it's whatever. Battle wounds. Yeah. Speaking of top surgery, there's a lot of little children in my life, be it neighbors or boyfriends, siblings, or just children I see at the beach, who always seem to ask what happened, why I have scars. It depends on the kid, really. But if it's a kid I don't know, I like to tell them I was attacked by a bear. If it's an adult I don't know, I tell them I walked into a door. I think it's fitting. Let's see. I think that's it. That's everything on my list. Yeah. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Alright. Wow, 10 minutes. This went a lot longer than I thought it would. Alright. Later.